Hi everyone, it's Miss Bragg. We're going to work on lesson 91, the vowel consonant vowel pattern, VCV. So first what we're going to do is let's look at the first word in blue that I've put up here. Can you say that word? River, river. So what should I do before coding this word? We're going to look for a final stable syllable or a suffix and then find the vowels. Are there any final stable syllables or suffixes? No. How many vowels are there? 2. Okay. So what do we do when we have more than one vowel in a word? We're going to find the vowel pattern and divide the vowels into syllables. So I'm going to find the vowels. We'll put a little V. Oops, hold on. Here are our vowels. Who can tell me what the pattern is? Do you see it? VCV. Where's the best place to divide and accent the VCV pattern? Usually we divide after the first vowel and then accent the first syllable. So we're going to just try this. I want you to look at what we're doing here. This is what we've learned in the past. Okay? And then we accent the first syllable. How would we code the long vowel? Okay? A little strange here, isn't it? And then we have combination. Can you read this word? What would it be if we coded it like this? River. River. Has anyone ever heard of river? I haven't. So dividing a VCV word after the first vowel is the best place to try first, but some words don't follow that pattern. The next best place to divide the VCV pattern is after the consonant. So you may have to try it a couple of ways. So I'm going to write the word again, and let's try this again. We're going to find our vowels. Here's our consonant. And it says the next best place. This first example did not work. This is example number 1. This will be example number 2. So this did not work. So it says the next best place to divide the VCV pattern is after the consonant. So let's try this. So now what are we going to do with coding? Let's try this. And we still have the sound. Now let's say it. River, river. So you see the difference. The first one said river. The second one, river. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. Let's take a look at the sentence. And I'm going to ask you a few questions before we code the sentence and see if there's anything there that we're going to be able to use. So let's do a quick review of our coding. The sentence says, a restless toad sat on the edge of the roof. All right, so I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about coding and see if you remember before we actually code this word. How would we code G's that sound like J's? It would be dots. How do we code vowels that make a schwa sound, like a That would be an upside down E. How do we code digraphs? We underline them. How do we code combinations or diphthongs? With arcs. How do we code C's that sound like K's? With K-backs. How do we code C's that sound like S's? Cedilla. How do we code trigraphs? Underline them. How do we code suffixes? We box them. All right, so after reviewing, let's code the sentence. It would be helpful if you wrote the sentence down and paused the video and tried it yourself just to see what you remember. Okay? All right, Miss Bryce will get started. First one, a restless toad sat on the edge of the roof. Well, we said a schwa, so we're going to do an upside down E. Restless. Sounds like a compound word, not a compound word, excuse me. A word with a suffix. So I see the suffix. Let's box that in. And it's restless with a brief. Toad. We have a digraph. It's a vowel digraph. We hear the O, do not hear the A. Sat, breathe, on the. I'm going to underline the digraph, and we have a schwa sound. We have that upside down or E, sound. Edge, edge. Short E. You don't really hear the D, but we have that J sound there. My board doesn't start acting up. Cross out the E, and we have DGE, trigraph. Of, sight word, the, we do again, roof. And we have a digraph we underline. Okay, excellent. Now, if you will grab worksheet 91 and meet me back here. Okay, we're on worksheet 91. If you will look, we're going to talk about the words, code them, and answer the questions. Repeat after me. Limit, claw, topic, goodness, dodge, ditch. Okay, let's code our words. Limit. This one goes with our pattern VCV. So let's identify our, see if I can get there. Identify your vowels. And there's your consonant. So we have limit. Remember, if we did the division line behind the first vowel, we would have limit. So we want it to say limit. So we're going to divide after the consonant. We have a short I, short I. Next one, claw, claw. I hear a K sound, and AW is a digraph. Topic, topic. Okay, we have the V. So it's the VCV pattern. We're going to divide after here because we need that short O, short I. Goodness, goodness. I see a suffix. So let's box it, and we have vowel digraph. Dodge. We have DGE. So we have a trigraph here. We have a G with a J sound. Short O sound. We don't really hear that D, and we don't really hear that E. Trigraph there. Ditch. We have a digraph, don't hear the T, and a short I sound. Let's match up our pictures. First one is, it looks like this guy is digging a ditch. Next one looks like a claw. All right, let's read our story. In our city, we have great bunches of traffic. It could get jammed. Traffic lights keep cars flowing smoothly. Then they don't pile up in one place. Question number 7. A traffic light is red, yellow, and green. Which light tells us to stop? Now that's not really up in our story, is it? So, which one do you think tells us to stop? Do you remember? It's actually our red light. Red light means stop. Sometimes you use that in your classroom to tell you to stop on behavior. There are 5 weekdays and 2 weekend days. How many days are in the week? 5 weekdays and 2. So let's just add up 5 and 2. And we should have 7 days. Last one, traffic lights are needed, yes or no? And that would be, we can get jammed. We don't want things to pile up. It keeps the cars flowing. Traffic lights are needed, yes. All right, guys, I am done. Flip the paper over and you can finish the back side. Have a great day.